Boom. What's up? What's up? What's up, Tay? Arthur? How we doing? Anyone else in here? Let's get it. Guys, we're seeing a dump pre London Open here, so I don't know how I feel about that. Right, sales were looking good from the jump. Again, we already kind of manipulated Tokyo highs. Not kinda, we did. So not only that, I believe we filled in. Yeah, we've already come into an area of discount within this leg, so price is valid for sells. I think I'll still be looking for sells, even going into London Open in 15 minutes. So I definitely want to see price stutter here. We're pretty oversold, so could be risk play higher, and we might, but we just filled in this gap on the daily, so I think price is good to continue to sell, especially being we're pretty close to all-time highs. I think price is inevitable for a pullback, maybe to continue to fill in these gaps down here, as well as I think we've come into an area of discount, so we actually haven't. So we may push down a little bit more here. Again, I think sells all day. But tell me what you guys think. So again, love hearing your guys' opinions. But I'm thinking sells may be the move here. So I'm thinking. How you feeling, Jocko? What you thinking right now? Again, hesitation at this zone is very much needed. But yesterday, you guys know price took off pre-London about a minute before London opened. Took off over here on UK 100. Ran for about a 1-2. I mean, price continued to dump last night, guys. I mean, if you held, you ran it up. I mean, you could have ran it up for at least a 1-5 on UK 100. DAX as well. DAX, look at DAX. DAX completely dumped here. And a big thing for that, and I believe we can go to like the higher time frames, is, let's go see where that was in here. Again, just coming within this pullback. Okay, we broke high here, we broke higher here. We're expecting to pull back. Price clearly was bearish, internally push lower. Now we're coming to discount, and I think the same bias today. We're going to continue to push down, obviously get cheaper prices, and then possibly push up from there. But let's see. If you're a forex trader, I'm actually watching Euro USD too. I didn't get the best breakdown. One thing I do like is we kind of totally flipped structure here. So if we look at the weekly overall, we're looking for a pullback. That's what I've been expecting. Again, this leg created, or we made a new leg here that we're playing within. This bullish leg broke this high. So we're obviously looking for a pullback. The daily is really going to tell us a lot. We're still kind of playing within this daily leg right here. So we can kind of play a little bit patient, but we're really just going to play smaller time frames. 4 hours clearly looking to go bearish, or looking to go bearish here. We can go down to the 30-minute. See price is starting to switch or change character in alignment with that 4-hour supply, obviously. So it's looking good for sells right now. I may shoot tonight, but again, we're kind of going into Friday. Could go slower. I'll probably set limits, especially when I get a little bit better liquidity. Shoot. A lot of news in Germany today. Euro all day. Fuck. You're right. What a bitch. That's fucked. That could be horrendous, right? So we'll play it slow. Again, we just banged out, called 4 beautiful trades in the last 2 days. 4 absolutely beautiful trades. So we'll see what happens today. Again, I like this stutter here. I was expecting this. It gives me a little bit more confidence, especially when price comes back and sells back off during London Open. Okay, just because to me it's no longer overextended. We did get a minor pullback, hoping into like some area of premium pricing just within this leg. I'd say it would be nice, but again, that's a pretty big push within the next 10 minutes, but doable. So we'll see. and we'll run it up during London Open. But just like Jocko, I'm gonna take it slow. There is a lot of news, and honestly, there's really no point rushing anything. So we'll see what happens. But again, going back to this Euro USD trade, definitely looking for something in here. Might just set limits tonight, see what happens. Again, I've only taken 2 Forex trades this entire month, but if I can run it up for a quick 104, I mean, why not? So end the month with a bang. I think is, yeah, next week will be next month, new month. What's up? There's no chatters today, guys. I feel bad. Had to kick my cat out. I saw my chatters. Krish, what's up, bro? Or I don't know. I can't tell what your profile pic is. No, bro, I'm sorry. But what's up? I'm liking sales today, guys. I think we're gonna run it up. I really do think so. I'm liking UK 100 a bit more right now. But again, I'm willing to enter both because again, they should, or they have been doing same exact thing. So we'll see. Could run it up. Kind of see how your weeks were. All right, guys. I want to know, how was your week this week? Your trading week, as far as trading, how was your week this week? I'm very interested in knowing. Curious. Again, even if you didn't end up this week, it should still be a good week. Second. My G's. As of right now for UK 100, stops would just be right here. And this is really playing it close. So we'll see what this next 5 minute does. Because again, like, my biggest fear is price opening, possibly giving us a reaction down. We could get a bottom wick, facilitate a pullback, and then sell off. That's my biggest fear. But we'll see. 6 minutes. Kind of just getting everything ready. All right. What pairs you trading UK 100 index? Yes. As of right now, yeah, but like I was just going over Euro USD. I still trade like Forex pairs. But it's a little bit of a higher time frame, so it's not like actively getting trades, especially during like streams holding like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So but again, I'll still go over everything, like even GJ. We're seeing a pretty good reaction at this 4 hour here. Pretty good alignment with like the overall higher time frame as well. So I'm expecting price to go higher, but personally, I would like to see like price still create a new leg higher on the lower time frames to give me like further confirmation that price is going to continue bullish. But I'm liking Euro USD as well. I might set limit tonight. But right now we're about to go crazy here. I trade totally different when it comes to indices and forex. So I know I kind of just went over like supply and demand and general like price action. I still use price action here, but it's just a lot of understanding like volume and like market manipulation, like session manipulation, I'd say. What stacks you give as future symbol? I don't know, because I don't know. I haven't traded it. If you look it up real quick, it definitely will come up. But like Top Step doesn't have it. Top Step doesn't do all that. A lot of brokers or a lot of firms don't have it for some reason. I'm not too sure for the exact reason. Most futures brokers have them, but again, you kind of have to do your research. So, or has it? But I mean, the way I trade on here is the same way you can trade on New York, or like during New York. But I mean, if you go through like a forex firm, they allow, most of them offer UK 100. Sub cartoony, right in time. Unk status, yep. I'm really liking you DAX at the same time. Like DAX. Fuck. I'm liking DAX. We'll see what happens, guys. I kind of have finger on the trigger here. I'm willing to shoot. I think I'm gonna shoot on DAX, to be honest. Rather than UK 100. Not saying UK 100 still isn't gonna win again if they both, they're both gonna move relatively the same. But I know there's probably like a 2 second delay, guys. If you haven't noticed, I did fix the delay. I did fix the delay, so y'all can stop talking your fucking bullshit. But yeah, as soon as price kind of sells beneath this area of support, I'm shooting. What is my strategy? I have two strategies. So when it comes to like forex, I really trade mostly supply and demand. And what I mean is just like I have an overall idea of price action, where price is going on higher time frames, and I use supply and demand enter on the lower time frames, right? When it comes to indices, like right now, the way I trade is I really am keened in on liquidity sweeps. So like and market manipulation. So and volume. That's mostly what I trade. So I want to see price clearly sweep areas of liquidity. Like again, we swept this pretty major high, but a big one too was coming above Tokyo highs. Being that we came above Tokyo highs, I can kind of infer that price is now going to manipulate Tokyo lows just based off data and like market experience from just over time seeing that. But again, like we've been absolutely killing it. And again, volume's really big. So once volume kind of shows it wants to go down, I'm willing to shoot even at London Open. And looking for realistically 101, 102. What's up, Probo? How you doing? Guys, fingers on the trigger. I'm ready. Oh, we're selling off pre-market. I don't like that. Pre-open. I'm in, guys. I'm shooting. Tight stop loss. I'm in. Realistically, can just go for a 101 here. But we may hold longer. We may go to break even and hold longer. We'll see. or we could get hoed here. UK 100, crazy ass wick here. Again, I didn't take UK 100, just took DAX because if we do end the week with the L, again, we went crazy this entire week, so it'd be fine. What are you talking about, Craziani? But I think this is looking like a win, guys. I like how market opened. I think we're gonna push here. Start hitting the pen and we're losing. Crazy. I didn't even see that. Wow. Not the best move there, guys. That really fucked us right now. We might get stopped out. And if we do, it is what it is. Could get faked out. I don't like that bottom wick. That really did not give me a good feeling as far as price continuing to push down. One thing, like I said, my biggest fear was price coming up into an area of premium pricing. We got stopped out. L. Fastest L entire week. Maybe we re-enter, guys. My thing is I'm thinking we may come up a little bit higher, fill in some gaps, and then push lower, but we could just push higher here. Really could. But I'm willing to kind of give it a second. See if we get another entry. If you took it out with me, sucks, but let's see what we can do here. Hopefully you guys were here previous week or the entire week beforehand. Because we're chilling. Damn. We started the week with a loss, ended the week with a loss. Kind of sucks. It also says something. Again, Mondays are kind of slow. Fridays are kind of slow. So, could be good data, like going forward. To either take it slower on those days, but again, we were able to lose some. I made a couple minutes behind, I guess. Yeah. I forgot to even hop in the call, but we took a loss either way. It's fine. But again, we may hop back in here. Price may come back down. I'm kind of going to give it a second. 15 bullish market structure. Yeah. I'm not saying price isn't a little bit bullish here, and we could push higher to fill in like this area, like this pullback. How many trades did you take and how many wins and losses? So this week we were doing like a challenge at the beginning of the week, took a loss. That count. Stopped trading that just because we're like trying to flip. But then after that, I called 4 wins. I took 2 of them for about a 3% gain. And then we lost this one right now. So, but again, I'm thinking we might get back in if price comes back down here. So we'll see, or price could just push bullish here, fill in that gap, or fill in this pullback before price ends up going lower. So we could end up seeing this. We'll see. But can't complain on the week. Can't complain. Other than getting hoed like that. If price just shoots and takes off, guys, we'll call it. But if we do get price to creep back down, especially in the next couple candle prints, we start breaking down through these lows, I make it back. I got you, Cartoony. I will catch you next week. We'll be back, of course, every single week. Every single week. What time does Asia session open, and what time do you start looking at charts? I believe Asia session is like 3 p.m. PST, which would be 6 EST. I believe it is. I believe it's 3. My time's fucked for some reason. Why is my time fucked? I hate when it does that. But I believe it's 3, yeah, or 4. Sometimes this like starts fucking up for some reason. and I start looking at charts like 11:45. I get on stream, haven't looked at charts. Again, you don't really need a long time to, um, you don't need a long time. I got on here, saw okay, price swept is high, we're pushing lower. One thing I didn't like was okay, we were pretty overextended, but price clearly showed volume to the downside once London opened. We had Tokyo low sitting down below. I was willing to shoot, so still kind of willing if price does end up pulling back, but if we kind of start seeing price break higher here, and facilitating the higher time frame pullback, which is definitely a possibility within here, then I guess we kind of just kind of sit back and I'll probably end stream, be back next week to kind of kill it. So still killed it, but again, one streak came to an end. So but Jocko is right, guys. Taking it slower was probably the best approach, but we'll see. Price is still flipping. I kind of like UK 100, how far we pulled back, but this would definitely be a long wait and a long stream to kind of play that out. What are your favorite sessions to trade for breakouts? London. I haven't been liking, what's it called? New York. Just not a fan of it. Truly been seeing a lot of good trades during London. Again, just like super simple volume market manipulation, session manipulation, where you see price clearly sweep highs and lows, obviously go towards gaps and fill in areas of imbalance or discount. So again, like I might hop back in, even on UK 100, maybe come back for losses on the day, or try to capitalize on maybe some extra, depending on how price reacts here. I'm willing to shoot again. The question is, do we shoot on DAX or UK 100? Because we'd have pretty big stops on either or. What time does London open? What time do you start marking your charts? London opens at 12 a.m. PST. And I start marking my charts like 11:45. Again, it doesn't really take long. That candle is crazy flip. Again, guys, I might shoot here. We'll see. We'll see. Stop loss would definitely be pretty big, and I don't like that. I don't want to have too big of a stop, because then it kind of really takes away from some added profits. But again, at this point, if we can end the day break even, you know. But I could play a little bit of a tighter stop here. But one thing is like also waiting for a breakup kind of this slow as well. I kind of want to shoot again, but yeah. Do I just shoot right now? Guys, I'm in. I'm shooting. Should have gone in earlier. Pretty big stop, but I don't care. If we get fucked again, guys, we're still ending the week solid, so. But again, like I said, even before I entered this first position, my biggest fear was price coming up, filling in this area, or filling in this, or facilitating this pullback, coming into some area of premium pricing within this leg, and then we'd see that sell off into Tokyo lows. So hopefully that's what we're seeing now. UK 100 is looking solid as well. So such a massive stop. UK 100 isn't even worth getting in, at least in my opinion. But it's still looking solid, I can't lie to you. That's such a volume filled candle, guys. I mean, price should shoot lower here. That candle says so much. one thing I could see is us doing like on Nikkei. I mean, actually, we have no gap. Never mind. We'll see. Again, I'm willing to take another loss here, guys. Obviously, if you haven't been trading with me since the start of the week, that's up to you if you really want to jump back in. Because you never know what's going to happen. We could totally get screwed over again, you know? But again, I like how price printed. Super, super bearish right there. Not in this, by the way. In this one. But if we take 2 Ls today, that'd suck. That'd be a horrible way to end the week. But I'm still up a bit, even if that is the case. So it's whatever. Be nice to see a beautiful top wick here. That's not nice. Guys, could just be one of those days. But I still have faith that price should top wick here. What are you guys thinking? How did the poll go? Everyone said good. I like that. Beautiful top wick. If this is the case, once we print and price really leaves that top wick, I have about 99.9% conviction at that point, if we do end up printing with this type of top wick, that price should continue lower. And at that point, I'd be a little bit comfortable holding the Tokyo lows. Obviously, moving to break even at a point where I think it's, you know, necessary, or not necessarily necessary, but I could allow myself to move to break even at that point, maybe at these lows. So we'll see. But obviously, I want to see UK 100 do the same thing. Top wick, push down, give me a little bit more confidence in, obviously, DAX, right? But again, we still have over a minute, so we still could push back up, and we could be getting trolled by some of these bigger guys in the market. But I think next week I was going to do a challenge, but I don't know yet. I don't know. We killed it. We honestly killed it this week. Just kind of regular trading. So I might kind of keep that rolling for a little while, until we can bring something super cool. When I say we, I mean me and Luca. So we've had some things in the works talking about some cool ways, some cool streams. So we'll see what happens. But right now, I'm just hoping in these next 30 seconds, we kind of push down a little bit, create a better top wick. But that may not be the case. That's not good. Stop is right there. But guys, I don't like taking losses. I'm not used to this on stream, but it's necessary. I was talking to the mentorship today, and one of these guys was on a pretty crazy win streak, and took a loss, I believe, today. And I told him, I mean, the losses come with the game. I mean, the way I look at it is every time you take a loss, you're that much closer to hopping back on a win streak. So, I mean, that's how I look at it. So, but same thing with the loss. I mean, same thing with the win. Every win you take, you're that much closer to a loss. It's just the name of the game, trading, right? So, but as long as you have good risk. Yeah, it is W perspective. I mean, how much money would you have profited versus lost in this trade? Profited loss. I mean, if price runs down to 1.5, because I'm unfunded right now, it's 1.5k. But loss, yeah. But ran it up this week, so again, I really don't care. Would be about break even. I think a little bit in profit. If we did end up getting absolutely dogged right here on this second trade, but we'll be back Monday, so I'll kill it. Again, like I said earlier, Mondays and Fridays have been just Mondays usually aren't too bad, but this week at least Monday and Friday was two losing days or at least so far it's a losing day where it's like that's good data to go going forward, right? Maybe go slower Friday, maybe don't even trade Friday. I mean, Luca doesn't stream tomorrow, does he? No. What do you trade on for funded? Right now it's clarity. Sometimes, or I've done like futures before, but I obviously don't trade futures with this. But I was kind of fucking around with futures. Kind of want to go with funding pips too. I always hear good things about it. I haven't been trading too much funded, but kind of want to run up a bunch of challenges again. Try to stack as many. I have traded tops up when I was trying to get into like New York session, but again, I just didn't like New York session. I really didn't. I mean, maybe I'll go back into it, maybe, but I really like London. I mean, recently we've been killing it, except for when we get faked out like this. But, price needs to fucking pick and choose, man. I hate when it does this. Like, I'd rather price just like either take me out and just like we can end the day, or just like totally just take off and win, and weird reaction, guys. Again, in this case, I wouldn't even be mad if we do end up losing here. Price really fucked around a lot. First entry was still solid. We had a beautiful push down, and again another beautiful push down. So we'll see. But price may end up just being bullish. You can not just pushing higher. Can you explain all the fundings that are tried out? Why you like certain one? So it just depends. Like it all comes down to rules at the end of the day. I mean, if like there's some prop firms that have consistency rules. So if your system is a system that has a higher RR, obviously it really won't work out when it comes to having a consistency rule. This is chopped. But like if your system's more like a 1-to-1, 1-to-2 base, consistency rules don't really matter, but there's going to be obviously other rules that could kind of affect your trading. But I recently, like I tell a lot of people, just trade live if you can. Like obviously fundeds are good, but trading live, you'll definitely be able to like see the full, what's the word for it? There's a word for it. I can't think of it. But I think fundeds can definitely hold a lot of people back. And I think even I fell into that trap early on into my journey, thinking, oh, it's free money. But I mean, you guys got to understand, like, these systems are not meant for you to win. You can, um, but it just really, like, it's literally based off data, and they'll go back into data and people's systems and really make shit. Just, like, everyone's system is going to get screwed around in some way. But if you can create a system around it, I mean, beautiful. I think it's easier when it comes to like this type of trading, at least for most. Supply and demand. I'm live. Guys. I'm fed up with this trade. It needs to take me out or do something at this point. I think we're just looking at an L day, guys. Can't be mad, but we'll see. Nick, have you tried funded hero? Not yet. Keyword yet. I will try it just because I know dollar. Guys, we're taking out. Actually, we're not taking out yet. I'm still in on my account. We're edging it, but we're probably gonna end up getting taken out, guys. So I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Still kind of waiting, but shit day, guys. Hopefully you guys were here with me beginning of the week or midweek, I'd say, because we absolutely killed it. Called 4 absolutely beautiful trades. Sucks ending the week like this, but I mean, it is what it is. So I'll see you guys. See, if Price wants to keep fucking around, I can't really end stream until I get taken out fully. Did I get taken out? Okay, finally got taken out, guys. If Price reverses here after liquidating that high, I'm gonna talk a lot of shit on fucking Discord, and we're gonna come get our licks back on Monday. Either way, we're gonna come get a lick back. Yo, Nick, so once you pass the challenges on funded account, you actually get funded. How many times can you get a payout from one account? How many times can you get a payout from one account? I mean, until you lose it. Jocko, if Price reverses, I'm DMing you. Yeah, I mean, it would be until you lost it. But obviously, like, depending on payout times and like different rules, or like depending, obviously it's firm based and then it's challenge based on what each challenge has, as far as like when you can get a payout. Some are instant, some are you have to wait a month, 2 weeks. But guys, I'll see you guys Monday. Sorry we took a loss. I'm really not sorry, because that's just the name of the game. So but I'll be back Monday. You guys know we'll end up catching a dub again. It's just easy. So just got faked out. We'll see what happens as Price plays out. We may still end up seeing a sell-off. If not, and Price just buys up, then we were just flat out wrong. It is what it is. But I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully we give away some more funded accounts. We gave away 2 this week. I think 3 this week. I think it was 3 this week. But we'll try to be back, or not try to be. I will be back next week. We'll try to give away some accounts. So we'll see what's up. Appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. W. Hopefully answered everything. All good, bro. We'll get our lick back on Sunday. Yes, of course, bro. We always get our lick back. Always, bro, and more. So let's kill it next week. I'll see you guys. Have a good, amazing weekend.